Saskia.
Okay.
Saskia. I'm Saskia. This is Boris. Boris,
Hello.
my husband.
Okay.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Sophie is coming for the first time. She managed.
What did you say? I didn't get it.
No, I was greeting another student coming in. She's been trying to come and finally she can make it, it looks like. Sorry. How are you? Nice to see you.
Okay, so Marika, any questions?
No questions. Sophie,
No questions?
bonjour. T'as réussi à venir? Anyway.
Oui, bonjour.
Ah,
Pour une
super.
fois.
Bah, super. Bienvenue.
Merci.
All right. Anyone has questions?
Sophie used to have a lot of questions, yeah? Okay. So, Saskia, do you meditate, you and your husband?
I think we do, yes. Maybe you want to start. Meditate too?
He asked you, but I can tell you, yeah, we're doing the 9-fach Atem, 9 times breathing. I do this very often, nearly every day.
I see. You mean 9 what? Breathing exercise?
A breathing exercise from
Kannst du das Buch noch holen, das blaue?
okay.
So there is this book, it's called like, Buddhahood without meditation. So
Oh.
I don't know if this is a meditation or not, but like we try to do some Dzogchen practices and yeah.
Very good.
So
I thought we love meditation.
And what I do, I translate for Tibetan doctors from English to German. And so I know some basic Tibetan medicine. Yeah, and you know, mantra recitation and different types of meditation, yes.
Very good. Good. Then you must have a lot of questions, you know.
Yes. If I can say, ask one question, yes. So my question is that when you are practicing compassion and also you know how to deal with suffering and you know you can stand some suffering, you can live through it, but like when the circumstances around you, like my question is, when do you act, or when do you like not tolerate situations around you anymore, and when do you just remain your calmness and yeah, like just be an observer? I don't know, I get confused about that.
So usually, you see, I think last session I said, if you can overcome, you know, then you don't need to worry. But if you cannot do anything, then why worry? You know, what's the use of worrying?
Yes.
Okay. So keeping this in mind, so when you see suffering around, you know, help as much as you can. But if you cannot, then you can't do anything. Yeah. But during that time, you know, at home you can do Tonglen practice. If you're not aware, you can do Tonglen, and which is very powerful.
Yes, I will watch that several more times. The Tonglen you taught a couple sessions ago. I will need to hear them more often.
Tonglen is it's a kind of a very, looks very inactive practice, but actually, personally you benefit a lot. Yeah, especially when you have I don't know, pain or suffering, then you see better, experience that. And then on top of that, you take other suffering as well, and there are many positive ways of thinking. For example, I take all the sufferings of others while I'm suffering, So in this way, my negative karma, is purified much faster. Then usually when you experience, you use up, you use up your karma by experience, but by taking other suffering as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's much faster to end up your karma.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sometimes when you have a lot of pain, instead of complaining, it's better to experience, and you should feel joy that I'm able to experience this in this lifetime, having this kind of positive thought. In this way you can minimize your pain and suffering. It's how you actually basically how you look at the reality, the outside reality and the inside reality.
If you are like positive, looking at it positively or negatively, like what you said about the compassion and the difference between like compassion and the other. Like one time you wish to have happiness, and the other time you want to
Loving kindness.
quit suffering, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you a lot.
Okay. So we all actually basically want happiness and do not want suffering. So in a Buddhist concept is the loving kindness or kindness. Kindness is basically wishing to have happiness. And technically we call chamba, loving kindness, usually translated, and chamba is to wish to have happiness. And then compassion, ningje in Tibetan, ningje is not to have suffering. So it's both a desire to have suffering and desire not to have suffering. Okay, so avoiding suffering. So these two, so you can use in the Tonglen practice.
So, but this is also lung and tripa energy, right?
Well, you can use that in other senses, but in meditation, you see, the two ways of usually, I don't know how should I say this. No. Some people are afraid of practicing the higher Tonglen, taking others' suffering. And many people, even among young Tibetans, they say, if I take others' suffering, will I get sick?
Yeah.
People are afraid actually, because when you do Tonglen, there's a lot of visualization, and then you may get sick. People really think that. But the idea is, you see, you are really not really taking in, but visually you are taking in the other suffering, and then you try to experience it. And then, but by doing that, it actually end up, I don't know how to say, minimize or end up your karmic imprints much faster. And then you're giving out. You see, you're giving out all the positive qualities, all the virtues that you have accumulated. So through visualization with color and all this stuff, it's it's very, very powerful. Yeah. So something like that, yeah. But the other thing is, when you can also bring, or breathe in all the good qualities of the universe, for your healing. And the five, let's say the five nutrients, the nutrients of the five elements in a form of rainbow color or white color or green or blue, and then feeling your whole body, healing the whole kind of, or healing all the physical and mental problems. And when you breathe out, you can do opposite, all the diseases, physical and mental, disease is going out. And then not going to the others, but singing in the earth, like that. You see, for healing you can do reverse and Tonglen practice also. Yeah. Okay. Good. So, any other questions?
Yes. I would like to ask something because our neighbors, they have chickens. And yesterday they slaughtered some chicken. So we were really sad. It's not funny, but
Yeah.
then I'm wondering, okay, we can pray for them. And do you think we can, I don't know, you think we can say something to the neighbors sometimes, or I don't know what to do sometimes with these situations.
Okay, Alex, change your community account to Alex.
Yes.
Okay. Your name so that people will recognize you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, what can we do? So many animals are slaughtered every minute in the world, for business.
Yeah.
So what can we do? We cannot stop this. Really, what can we do? The only thing is, the best way is, to be vegetarian. I don't know. But you cannot tell your neighbor,
No, I don't want to tell.
Yeah.
I think maybe there is some way to open the consciousness to realize it's because we see the chickens, they come here and we see they have a community and they have some things going on.
The best thing is, you see, pray. Pray. If you know poa, you can do little poa.
What is poa?
Maybe later, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just pray for the.
Like offering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poa is, conscious transference.
Yes, I would like to know that. Yeah. Okay.
And then, as one of my lamas, who does poa, in his book, is that, when you do poa, you can do poa for all the animals, being slaughtered, or being killed or just die by themselves. You can do poa in your visualization.
Yeah.
We learn about poa. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think, what can we do? Just pray.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll never get very angry, Nothing else.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But personally, you should know the disadvantages of killing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you kill, you see, we consider it's one of the most, how should I say, heavy karma. Actually, it's a heavy karma, you know. So in your next life, your life would be shorter, and then you will have many diseases, sufferings, because when you kill, you hurt, you know, physically, right? And it hurt the animal. So in this way, the ripening effect is that, of course, you will have many kind of diseases, and then your life would be much shorter because you cut someone's life. Okay, so killing is, you know, but now I don't know, in the world, you know, due to business, everybody is thinking money. So really, it's difficult. I don't know how to deal with that. Right?
Yeah. We make more workshops and then people join and then something happens.
Yeah. They raise animals specifically for meat, you know. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so strange. For me, so strange too. Anyway.
So anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So,
it matters, but
we teach them about how important the soil problem, you know. You see the nutrients in the soil, you see now are losing, and you don't care about the soil, a big problem, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they use a lot of fertilizers, now food and all this, what we consume are so many poison. So I don't know how to deal with this.
Yeah. There was a question in the WhatsApp group. If I think it's Marika who asked if we can focus more on powerful practices. if that makes sense for us, or maybe later.
Every actually meditation method is very powerful.
Yeah.
But if, you know, continuously do it. You know, continuously do it. You know, even if you know one meditation technique, if you use it, you know, if you practice every day, then you can feel the power. Yeah, there's so many methods because everybody has different personality, different mental disposition, and then you learn different techniques, and then you choose the one which is you know, applicable, which helps you. So if you do it every day, you know, and then this will actually, this becomes very powerful to you. Okay. And then hello. Shine, the calm abiding. For calm abiding, there are so many different techniques. Okay. So that you see, shine, you see, that's how you make your mind calm, you know, abide in calmness. Okay. And with this, when your mind becomes, you know, I don't know, independent, stable, you know, because all the time our mind, you know, distracts. All the time, in the past we go, or in the future, you know, our mind is not in present. So with the shine practice, calm abiding practice, then your mind becomes very stable. You know? So then it becomes powerful. So you can use any techniques for calm abiding meditation practices, you know. Then with this, you know, you can more powerfully, much more powerfully is actually the analytical meditation. That's how you become closer to the reality. Okay, because we are, you know, becoming very far away from reality. So then, because of that, we have a lot of problems, mental problems, a lot of mental problems. Our energy, you see, it goes more up, you know. Then you have stress, you see, anxiety, fear, all this. It's all because of the energy, see, moving upward. Okay. So with calm abiding, it helps you to, to make the energy, settle down. In this way, you see your mind settle, calm, relaxed, peaceful. And then with this mental stability, you can practice, the Hakdong, what do you call that? Vipassana, analytical meditation. Okay. So today, maybe, we do a little bit, if you do this 21 times every day, it's kind of more like yoga and meditation together. Okay. So what you do is your mouth open a little bit. Okay. Sitting properly, relax completely, and then from mouth and nose, okay, you breathe very gently, okay, no sound, okay, and then you hold the breath outside. Maybe you can count with the finger, you can count, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and then you breathe in again, okay, and then breathe out. So this, no visualization, just open awareness. You don't need any visualization, okay? Just completely relax and open your mouth a little bit and then breathe out and hold. It's called holding the breath outside, okay? Whatever appears, it doesn't matter. Just hold the breath outside and then breathe in. So gentle. It should be very gentle, okay? You can close your eyes, if you like. So we do, let's say, 7 times, okay? Relax completely. Take all you're tired, you need to just, let it go. Okay, then we start. So idea is we're controlling the breath. So when we breathe out and hold, you can, don't want to use finger, you can listen, just feel the heartbeat. Big, 5 times, and then you breathe in. Okay. And again, breathe out. And then hold the breath outside. Okay. 5 seconds, yeah. And then again, breathe in. And breathe out. So the breath should be very gentle. No sound, just completely natural, very slow. So if you practice this 21 times every day, then you see there will be no stress, fear, and all this kind of stuff. It will just go away. Okay, just this. Good. 21 is pretty difficult in the beginning. Okay, so you can do 7 times and relax. And again, do 7 times and relax a little bit. And again, do 7 times like this. So this is again a very, very powerful meditation and yoga practice together. So you may have, it's good if you open your eyes, you see, during that time, just open your eyes. You're not looking at anything, but you see, just controlling the breath. Okay. Outside, not inside this, outside. Okay. So let's see what happens. Okay. So first, maybe, okay, you're looking at me. So now you look at me and you breathe normally and then describe my face. Okay. He's a very ugly, white hair. And then you see, you can describe me. Yeah. Okay. Just normal breathing. Okay, so usually it's easy to describe, and the thought will just come continuously. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, so we breathe in and then we breathe out and hold outside as long as possible. Okay, so when you breathe out and hold and then look at me and describe, same as you did description before. Okay. Okay, ready? Let's breathe in and breathe out completely. Hold outside, now describe. Don't breathe in. Okay, any difference in the description? Yeah, someone tell me, same or not? Nothing happened, same.
It's not the same. There's nothing that comes up, no thoughts.
What happens when you hold the breath outside?
You have more concentration.
More concentration.
Yeah.
And I hold the breath outside. I don't get any grasp of a thought anymore. Like there's not a thought
Okay,
really forming.
Okay, what about your husband?
In the second try, I had to force more my brain to describe, to get out some description.
Okay.
It was,
Okay, I got it.
okay.
So Marika, you have the same experience? Okay, Sophie, what about you?
I'm sorry, I don't understand everything. So I try to understand, but
Alex,
it's
in
difficult
French.
for-
Yes.
Alex, in French.
Yeah, but I don't know if she understood before. Yeah, tell me.
So
J'ai pas tout compris parce que déjà tout à l'heure, j'ai pas compris s'il fallait respirer pendant 5 secondes ou s'il fallait retenir pendant 5 secondes. Et là, j'ai juste compris qu'il fallait retenir la respiration, qu'il fallait expirer le plus longtemps possible, c'est ça?
Ouais, avant, je crois qu'il avait dit 5 battements de cœur, mais ça revient au même, on va dire.
Mais pour respirer ou pour retenir la respiration?
Tenir en dehors. Tu vois, c'est pas comme le Bumpachen, c'est l'inverse. Tu vois? C'est pas.
C'est dans l'expire qu'il faut tenir, c'est ça?
Ouais.
Ok.
Okay, so Sophie, what you do is just breathe outside.
I breathe out.
And don't breathe in. Don't breathe in, okay?
Okay.
And then this is the experience. Okay, so Alex, you said you become more concentrated.
Yeah, I have more focus.
That actually will not happen. So as the Soska and husband and Marika said, you see, you actually cannot, the thought just, its thought will not become continuous. Okay, you will experience completely different reality. Usually our thought, will just, continuously, and now when you hold the breath outside, what happens is you lose that, kind of a grasping. As Saki said, you lose the grasping.
What I mean is that I focus more on, I see more details.
Oh, I see. Maybe that could be, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah,
So
I don't have the constant boom, 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 boom.
So you see, so our thought happens because of the energy, yeah, because the energy flows. And basically, in short, you see the breath. In a gross level, it's the breath. So when we breathe in and out, that thought is actually, it's like writing on the energy, But when you stop the horse, you see, and then what happens? The thought also stops. Okay, so now you experience this. What you do is just 21 times. Right now we hold very long, right? But in this practice, you can continue and hold the breath like 5 seconds in the beginning. Not long, because when you hold very long, then you need to breathe in like this. It's difficult, yeah. So just make it very natural. Just breathe out and hold. And then you breathe in naturally, okay, so that you will not like, what do you call the gasp, just so let it go from the nostrils and mouth both, and let it come from the nostril and mouth. Okay, 21 times. If you practice every day, that's the easiest, again, easy technique to to fight against all this mental stress and all this kind of stuff. Try that, okay? This week try, and next week tell me is it really working or not, because you see, it should work. As we practice, when we hold very long, you see, the thought process just stops. So it's a very interesting. This is from the Dzogchen teaching. Okay, good. Okay. Any questions? Yeah. So you practice this. It's very simple. Yeah. Just sit comfortably. You know, everything relax, and just just breathe in and then out and hold. Okay. So holding this technique is called holding the breath outside. Chi sung gi lung. Okay. Chi sung gi lung. And 21 times. Okay. You understood all? What time is it? Okay. So this practice, and then for mental visualization to make yourself, make it powerful. Okay. Because sometimes people say I cannot visualize. So visualization is it's pretty easy. And also, whenever you have too much thought or fear or anxiety, all this stuff, then what do? You just, sit comfortably, and then mentally you travel. Okay. Mentally you travel to a familiar place. Okay. So maybe, because you go to grocery shop every day, or a place where you work, and now you know the way, so you know the route, right? So you go there, okay, and then you come back. Okay, mentally you go there and come back. So you do this: go there, come back, go there, come back, go there, come back, 3 times. Okay. So first you choose the place where you usually go. Let's do short, yeah. Maybe we go outside our house, okay, your house, and then maybe a little bit, maybe 1 minute we go, okay, go to that place, and then you come back, you walk back, okay. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, it doesn't matter. Just let it be, and you walk back, and then you sit on the chair, okay. While you're meditating, you sit on the meditation cushion. And again, you just stand up and go. Okay, so let's do this. Ready? First, close your eyes, relax completely, and choose the place where you want to go. You do just 1 minute, okay? Close your eyes, relax completely. I'm going to the grocery over just few blocks away, okay? Okay. So now you can stand up and start. Mentally, Okay. So I did just one round. So you see, it should not be third person. Okay. Not third. You understand third person? You see, you are here, and then your body is going there. You should, just like walk, like, and then you see everything. And sometimes you see that, like a picture, and then completely different. But you should walk, really walk, and just as if you are seeing by yourself and everything.
Like ego shooter gaming.
What's
Like,
that?
like in an ego game.
I didn't get it.
Like computer game, ego view.
Yes, like this.
All right.
What do you call that?
Or ego view.
Ego view.
The
Okay.
ego, the games are called ego shooter. So I think it's an ego view then.
Oh, virtual reality. Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, that you always go, so the road,
All
you
right.
can see the cars, because now we are in the city, cars, people walking, the pathway, what do you call, sidewalk, and the shop. You can, just look at the things and then come back. So that's actually fun also. But after doing this, even once, you see all your stress and fear, it's already gone. Okay. You understood, Sophie?
Yes, I think I understood.
Yeah. So what happened when you walk? Did you just went too far?
Yeah, I went 1 hour from 1 hour and 1 hour in 1 minute. It was very intense, very intense, really.
Okay. So, like this, you can see something which should be familiar route. Okay, familiar, that that you always go. Yeah. And then you see what happens. So this also will make your the visualization more powerful, more clear in the future, because there's so many visualization practices, especially if you do deity yoga meditation or deity meditation. So it's very powerful. So something that you already see and hear every day, you go and come back, go and come back, go and come back. Okay, try this, okay? Understood? So you see, you should learn, but practice, If you don't practice, then it just becomes knowledge, Very simple technique, but very powerful technique. Okay. Yes. So, any questions? Any other questions?
When I'm doing this, and I took the way back, I saw some how should I say this? It looked like some guys, something living was following my way, but when I was walking back, I met them. It was funny.
So anything physical outside you see, or you may also have feelings, as like you're using that video game, you have feelings, so let it be, just experience it, but continue to go. See, so the visualization become more clear and clear. So you choose one destination, and if you practice every day, then you see, every time you practice, it become more clear. Okay.
Good.
So that's how to improve the power of visualization. But at the same time, the benefit is you know, it will just get rid of all kind of, you know, negative emotions.
And at the same time, it feels like you find your way back to a stable mind more quickly, right? You practice your wandering mind and you're coming home within, something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, it frees all these emotions.
Mm.
So you must, by sitting properly, and then you stand up and then go, and when you come back, sit again and relax, and again you move mentally and come back. Don't, maybe short, maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. Actually, it's, you know, sometimes if you go very far away, you know, maybe you can stay like half an hour. Okay, but you may lost. Okay, so practice short, like 1 or 2 minutes. 1 minute there, 1 minute come back. Okay, so again, relax, sit again, 1 minute, 1 minute, like that, and see what happens. Especially when you have stress and all this kind of stuff, you know, fear. As soon as you have a fear of pandemic, fear of the okay, just go, just walk mentally, because you already know this place and you can see. Okay, am I making sense? Good. That is it for today. Any questions?
I have a question about dreams.
Yes, dreams.
Most of the time, there are different kinds of dreams, right? Because sometimes I know it's like a subconscious. What I see in the dream is subconscious, and I don't really remember it. But sometimes it's really not often, maybe 3 times a year, there is a special dream, and I remember really, really well, and I feel like I am in the place that I really was there. For example, once I dream of huge glaciers and this really, really big sea. I don't know what I'm asking, but make me think of this when we talk about the visualizing to go to the place and come back.
Yes, you can use the dream state. It's fine.
Yeah.
So the thing, you see, dream is very interesting because dreams have colors, you know, shapes, sound, you know. So you see, that's the power of your mind, you know. So you see, our mind, you know, it's so imaginative, you know. If you have good dreams, okay, oh, you feel good, you know. But if you have bad dreams, you know, you really get, you know, afraid, scared. And then the thing is that, oh, it's just mental, you know, it's just my mind, it's created. So you can see, it's my mind which created that. As soon as you say this or mentally think about this, it's just mind. You know? It's mind's game. It's pretty easy. But of course, there are many, you have bad dreams. We have many methods of getting rid of this kind of, not having this kind of dreams, you know, there are many stuff, but the easiest way is it's not real. It's just a dream.
But sometimes these dreams who are more special that I remember really well, I feel like it's not my mind. I feel it's something else.
Of course, it's your mind, my
mind, but everything is my mind. I know, kind of, but yeah.
This dream yoga, maybe I will just let you know, you see, all of you, if you practice dream yoga, it's also good, you know. First thing is you should write, okay, on a piece of paper, this is a dream. And then you put that on your toilet, okay? Before you go to sleep, put it on the wall, or when you're working here in the office, you put, this is a dream. So you put this, okay? And you always say, okay, this is a dream. And then whatever you see, you say, okay, this is like a dream. This is like a dream. So you must say this. When you see, say it every day, you say this. This is like a dream, or this is a dream. This is like a dream, you know. Whatever you see, consider as this is like a dream. And then before you go to sleep, okay, instead of thinking about past or future, okay, then you say, I'm going to catch dream. Okay, 21 times minimum. I'm going to catch dream. So what is to catch dream? Means to have a lucid dream, but in the dream, you know that it's a dream. In the dream, that you know that it's a dream. So that's called catching the dream. Milam sunga. Okay. So before you go to sleep, I'm going to catch the dream. So if you believe, if you're a believer, then press, pray and help. Okay. I'm going to catch the dream. Okay. So then, so during that time, you're not thinking about what happened in the past or your plans in the future. So in that moment, you sleep. Okay, you sleep. In that, by saying this, you sleep. Don't think about past and future. You're going to catch the dream. So if you practice this every day, actually, you actually sleep much better. Okay, try this. Okay. So then in this way, you can build kind of a, you can slowly build a habit. And then in the future, you can practice dream yoga. This is just the beginning. Okay, one thing, right? Imilamre in Tibetan. I write everywhere here. Imilamre. Okay. And before go to sleep, I will catch dream. Okay. And if you can, but basically, in the yoga, you see, we have a, during the awakening state, what happens is the energy goes to this navel chakra. Deep sleep, the energy goes in the heart. In the dreaming state, the energy goes here. Okay. And then in the bliss state, the energy goes to the base chakra, secret chakra. So these 4 chakras, right? Throat, dream state. Here, deep sleep. Okay, deep sleep. And then navel during the awakening state. And then the bliss, during the bliss state. Okay. The most, the thing that common people is during the sexual bliss state, then it goes to the secret chakra. And this is for all, so, okay, 5 chakras. So you see the energy, the subtle energy moves in these different spots, different chakras. So during the dream practice, then we have, some syllable, actually red ah, you visualize here, and then here, ah. He's showing that ah, red ah, okay. Visualize, and then I'm going to sleep, and then you will have, you see, you will have lucid dreams, and then maybe you can catch the dreams. If you catch the dreams, then it's wonderful. There are so many beautiful things you can do with dream. You can play with dream later. Okay. But remember, dream is just a dream. Don't worry, if you practice this, it's really powerful, Sometimes, and I said, oh, it's a dream. It's not real, it's a dream. Then you see, you can easily overcome this kind of, scary things, just like that.
Yeah. And very rarely I have wake up in the dream, and then everything go too fast. Everything go very fast, but it's very exciting, but everything is too fast, and then I wake up. How do you not do fast?
Especially it's good, you know, when you, another way of catching dream is now, if you practice every day, so then early in the morning when you wake up, yeah, don't open your eyes, you know, just you are awake, but don't, you know, open your eyes, and then maybe you're lean or maybe lying down, close your eyes, and then you see, try to catch the dream or try to continue the dream. Okay, so this is another technique. So don't open your eyes, because when you open your eyes, then you become fully awakened.
Mm-hmm.
Just close your eyes and try to again go back to dream. Okay, and try to remember the dream and try to continue the dream. This is also interesting stuff. It's the beginning of dream yoga practice.
Yeah.
Yes, any other questions?
Yeah. One more thing with the dream.
Yes.
Sometimes I know it's a dream, but I don't care. I like to be.
That's good, you know, it's a dream.
So no, it's not good, because it's like, oh, I don't care, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
how can you overcome the kind of like, how to say, like not taking seriously the.
That's what you're doing is good. It's a dream, you know.
Okay, okay.
And also what we experience is a dream.
Yes, yes.
In our real life, what we experience is a dream. You know, it's not real.
Yeah.
Now, for that, you see, we practice, you see, interdependent nature of phenomena and, you know, selflessness, you see. It looks so solid, but actually it's like a dream. But, you know, in the dream, you know, when we awake, you see, we say it's a dream, you know. But in our real life, you know, we think we grasp everything so solid, you know. The eye so solid, but if you try to find, it's like a dream. There's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The Kato there, can you make me host?
Fine.
In Dzogchen, you see, let's go here. It could, no, I will show. Okay, here. Do you see or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so here. Okay, okay, maybe in English. Yeah, you want to see in English. Okay.
We don't see English.
Okay, it will come.
Okay.
Where is it? Go down, go down, go down. Okay. Why is doing like that? Where is Bodhicitta? Bodhicitta. Now here it's coming. Generating Bodhicitta. See here. Do you see or not?
Yeah.
Okay, you see. So generating Bodhicitta here. So ho nazo now today dunegi. Or look you the camera drops. So you see. Mesmerized by the sheer variety of perceptions, which are like the illusory reflections of the moon in the water. So this is very powerful, you know.
This is like Vajrasattva a little bit, you know?
No. This is the generating bodhicitta in the Ningxing Ningdik.
I think in Vajrasattva is like
Wait,
a mirror,
wait.
but empty, something.
No, here, look, if you read, you see, not so now, all the, you see, the perceptions or, you know, that we have, it seems like, okay, it seems like the reflection of moon in water. So in the water, you have a moon reflection, then we consider moon, no, the reflection as the real moon. Especially now for kids, you see, oh, this is moon, you know. So like this, you see, it's, you see, everything that we experience is just not real. It's just illusion. It's just illusion, okay? Because of that, we wander endlessly in samsara. So we learned, you know, selflessness, interdependent nature. So you see, this is very powerful two line, you see. Oh, so see, go is here the sentient beings, yeah. Then how should we do? Now we should, you know, practice on Rangrik, nature of mind. Okay. So when you understand and perceive the reality of your own mind, the ultimate reality of your own mind, and then we see what we experience is like a dream. And it's dream. So now you see we're getting more deep. Okay, that's it. So we will have next session, right? One more session.
Yeah, we have one more session and then we have a break.
Okay. So next week we will do, I don't know what to do, but we will do guided meditation. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I'm sending a form in the chat, Saskia and Boris, if you want to put your email. Like this, I have it for future classes and everything. Thank you.
okay. Yeah. Alex, please. Dedication.
Yes.
In French.
Hmm?
In French first.
In French, I never do it. I don't know. I only know English.
Okay.
Okay. May all beings enjoy happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering.
샘전 대화는 내유는 멤버 규칙 샘전 탐지 동행다 동행 교나 대화 유지. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming
so much.
and joining the classes. See you next week.
Practice, practice, practice.
Yes. And Sophie, I got from the other class, de la dernière, c'est bon, j'arrive à me connecter à PayPal.
Ah, ok.